Hey everybody, I thought I'd do a quick recap since it's been about 3-4 weeks since I uploaded on YouTube. I have been playing during this time, but 4 weeks ago, oh, you might be able to hear her. 4 weeks ago, we had our daughter, Parker, so been busy with that. The wife's been home, stepson's been home, so just haven't really been live on Twitch or uploaded. I will be live tomorrow though. I'm not sure exactly what time, and was planning on seeing what kind of solo battle rewards I was getting, but we'll talk about that in a second. So first, we're gonna look at upgrades to the team. I did make it to 97 overall recently, which I have to say is the highest that my team has ever gone in Mut, because honestly, I've quit by now in most years. We did put Kyler Murray, the free card, back here. I didn't have a backup quarterback. I put him there just for the Kims. I don't use him, don't sub him in. I've done the same with Warren Sapp here. Some of the free cards we've gotten recently just used to try to max out some Kims, which I know my webcam is blocking that. We did get Barkley. Sorry, I hit the mic. I had on Thursday or Friday 1.7 mil in coins. Done a lot of upgrades on defense, but Barkley, I actually had to buy the power up, all of his cards throughout the year, and finish the set. After I sold everything, I actually only lost about 250K for Barkley. What I did, and this might be something you want to look into, I had a 97 power up pass on Tyreek Hill. I took that power up pass off of Hill, bought his card for under 500K, and when I finished the Barkley set, I sold the Barkley and I didn't make a lot, maybe about 30K, but so then I put the power up pass on Barkley. So I bought a card that was cheaper, used the pass, and then sold the one that was more expensive. So that actually worked out pretty nice, and that wasn't something that I had noticed until I finished the Barkley set and decided to do it. On defense, we have a lot of upgrades. I don't remember what I did in the last video. I didn't look back over it, but we do have Patrick Willis now. This card is gross. I used my second 96 power up pass on him. Working on some team Kims for the 49ers just to get him up a little bit. It did get, the Kims that I'm putting on did get Buckner up to a 98, so he got an extra level, which was nice. I have added Sapp. That was a new card. I don't believe that was in the last video. Bosa, I did use all my season 4 or season 5 trophies after the conversion to get him. I have done every master except who was the free safety for the Patriots. I didn't do that one because I didn't need him. But these cards are getting pretty good. I haven't really done Coach Madden. That's something that I kind of want to focus on a little bit more next year because I know how beneficial it is. And then Taylor Mays. I originally did this and sold the card and was just using his power up. I did not have another 95 power up pass, so I did decide to go ahead and take the loss and buy him because in a lot of the formations I use, he is in the game. I think I put Enforcer on him. And then I moved Pat Tillman over here to free safety too. I had Dawkins for like 2 days, but got rid of him, and I'll explain why I got rid of him in just a second. No upgrades over here. Well, maybe. I had Ray Guy, and then I pulled his NFL 100, so I think I just sold his power up and kept the 94. Team strategy. Here's something that I was messing with last night that I have not done this year. I'm kind of learning a little bit more about this. Team Kims. I don't know if I'm doing this right. at all. If anybody watches this and has any suggestions on how to do this, I'm not running a theme team. I don't have a theme team. But I do have a lot of Chiefs and a lot of 49ers. So what I did is I bought their jerseys and upgraded a little bit on there to just kind of amp their stats up a bit. I could have done it with the Rams too. That was another one I looked at. But I went with the 49ers and Kansas City because it helped out Patrick Willis. It helped out Buckner. It helped out Mays. I think I got 49ers on Dion. Yeah, on Dion. And then on Chiefs offense, I got Mahomes, Hill, Kelsey's up here, and then two of my offensive linemen. So I kind of just did that to see what would happen. I think I spent $140K to get the training to do it. So it wasn't that bad. I'm still over $1 million plus solo battle rewards and weekend league rewards are coming out. So weekend league, I went 14-11 this week. The 14 wins is the most I've ever had. Does it show me? I just recently, within January? January was probably the first month that I've ever done weekend league. I work weekends. I don't have a lot of time to do it. I try to get about 10 games in on Thursday night before I go to bed. Then the rest of the weekend I can just play whenever I can. But I did get 14 wins. That being said, one win should not have been a win. I was losing. I actually lost because of a play I didn't know. I talked to my buddy Fap about this. I got a safety. The guy punted. It was a punt dot. I just ran away, hoping for a touchback. He got it at the 1. I had to Google immediately because they gave him the ball back. I openly will say I had no idea that the kicking team could recover that. So he went up by like 6, and then I threw a pick. So I quit out, and I immediately got in my next game because time's limited. I sent the guy a message saying good game and that I didn't know that rule, just joking around. He wrote back, and then about 15 minutes later, he wrote me back and said, it gave you the win. I hadn't noticed yet because it hadn't updated because I quit and already jumped in a game. I did try to get a hold of EA. I don't like it when that stuff happens to me. I don't like it when it happens to other people for my benefit. I did reach out to them. Obviously, if you're watching this, you know that they had a lot of issues this weekend. It's probably not going to get fixed, but I did play the next game to get 14, so if it does get fixed, I still stay in my all-star ranking. I kind of hope it gets fixed. I forget the guy's name that I beat, but it's in my messages. Chances are they're not going to fix it, but I don't deserve that. It should have been 13. If it does stay at 14, I need to get 14 wins this weekend as well, because that'll put me at the next tier for monthlies. Solo battles. If you watched the EA stream this morning, you know that solo battles are not going live until Wednesday. Rewards are not coming out till Wednesday. There were tons and tons of issues this week. However, all those issues that they had and all the gated times that they had was while I was at work. So as you see, I made House Rules Legend. Those are the rewards I should be getting. I had no disconnects. I didn't have any disconnects during Weekend League. The only time it messed up was when it gave me the win when I didn't deserve it. So even though I stayed up to date and know a lot of weird things was going on the last 72 hours, I got lucky it didn't affect me. So planning on selling that 94 overall. I had originally planned on quick selling it, but I was going to quick sell it to do this reroll pack, the 85 overall theme builders. I had 82K in training on Friday before this promo dropped. I planned on using it for the 85 overall theme builders pack. All of it, just keep re-rolling. However, I was at work from I worked 9 to like 11 Friday. So by the time I got home, I saw how crappy these pack odds were. I didn't touch them. So what I did was I actually bought a little bit more training. I had enough to upgrade Barkley all the way to the top until I finished his set, and I rolled 2 of the 97 overall theme builders. I pulled, I think, Harrison Sr., and I pulled the same one twice, and I sold them immediately. So I made coins off that. If I hadn't upgraded Mays and a couple other positions, I would still be at like 1.5. I don't even know if I opened a pack this weekend. Pack odds are just so... Right now, I'm at the point where I just save up coins and buy whatever cards I want because of the packs. The other big thing that has happened in the last 7 days, there have been a lot of bans. From what I am seeing online, people that did the Night Train Lane set have been banned because of a lot of rerolls, a lot of auctions, just continuously using this Theme Diamonds 2 set piece. Once again, I did this. I made $2 million in like 8 hours. Great method. I would get so close to being completely out of coins and training. I didn't think I was going to pull it off. Just kept somehow getting back up. Made at one point last week I was at 2.1 mil. I don't know why I wasn't banned. I don't know what I did differently than the people that have been banned, because I did the same exact method that you guys did. I was going to make a method or a video about this method to explain it a little bit. I was going to tell my buddy about it. If they're banning people from doing this, wait until we know what's going on. Wait till they make an announcement explaining why people are getting banned before you do this. Unfortunately, that means Night Train will be cheaper and you won't make as much coins off of the set. But some of those Theme Diamond 2 pieces now have overall theme players or MVPs. So you're still going to make coins. It's not going to be as much because Night Train's going to be cheaper, because I wouldn't be surprised if the next week or two we're going to get some 98 overall players in the game. Probably Ultimate Legends will start going to 98. But if they're banning people on, I believe it's on accident, but if they're banning people on accident for this, just hold up, and I wouldn't risk the coins in the training at this point in time. It definitely was a rough week. I did watch the morning stream today just to see if they actually talked about anything. They kind of just said, we know there was issues, but they didn't really elaborate what's being done to fix those. I hope none of that stuff happened to you guys this weekend. Like I said, luckily, I've continuously played while I've been home from work. I've done the same exact things that you guys have done, and somehow it benefited me. And I'm just going to take the win and move on to the next week. We will be live tomorrow. I will put the link in the description to my Twitch. Probably about 9:30 or 10 would be my guess, just for a few hours. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.